Hello there, it's Riley. This is my first YouTube video that I'm doing on this channel. I used to have a lot of YouTube channels, but that's not the point of the video. I went to my first consultation for testosterone today, and I just wanted to kind of talk about what that process looked like for me and what it might look like for you if you're also going in to get it. I received this fantastic folder that is full of all sorts of information and really cool things. We'll go through the folder later in the video, but I just want to talk about some of the personal points. It's midnight, that's why I'm like this. I got several questions about why I feel trans or why I am trans, and I think that that's like a very fair question to ask somebody. Although like no one's ever entitled or to know an answer. For me, this was something that I grew up experiencing and feeling. From a really early age. I bought my first chest binder when I was like 11 or 12, and I told my mom I was trans when I was in middle school, and then I got really heavy into addiction, and I was able to kind of cope with puberty that way. It wasn't until I got sober and I was properly medicated that those feelings came back that I was trans, specifically a trans male. Versus being non-binary, because I had identified as non-binary for a really long time. So it's definitely just a big process, and I'm ready to talk about it now that I'm actually taking steps for the transition. Before that, I think I spend a lot of time trying to make myself easily digestible for cis straight people who may not experience gender dysphoria the same way that I do, or at all. For a long time, I recognized that, I'm socialized female, I was raised female. I was raised with all the stereotypes that go along with that, so that's like a huge part of how I navigate the world still. But it never fit, like that was never the right way for me, beyond just the stereotypes not working and like whole feminist blah blah blah. It's specific around, like that just was never meant for me. And I'm really happy that I'm taking these steps to get on testosterone. It's really important to me and part of my transition to be honest and open and upfront, and my doctor told me to make a vlog talking about my feelings and all this shit, so this is what that is. So let's go into what I have here. I have a Washington State guide on how to change my name, which is really cool, and I'll document that process as soon as I do it as well. I have some trans health that I do plan on reading, I promise. And this is really cool. This is like a goals chart. Can you see it? This first one is possible goals, desired goals, the cost of it, pros, cons, and steps needed. And my doctor told me that he put it up on his refrigerator, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll probably make a video discussing like what my goals are and kind of what the transition fully looks like. I know right now it's basically for sure testosterone, for sure name change. The rest of it kind of comes with time and comes with developing. Sorry if I'm squinting, my light is super bright. I'm gonna adjust it. Just kidding, I guess I can't adjust it. I can make it a lot brighter. Yeah, I think this is as dark as it goes. But yeah, so I went through Planned Parenthood. I really like them. They had some of the most gender-affirming care that I've ever received. I've received a lot of counseling before, and as much as my counselor was fantastic, she wasn't privy to gender-related things, so going somewhere where my identity was validated was really important to me, and just changing experience to have somebody else call me a man and not have it be a joke. And that's been my experience, I think, for most of my life when it comes to being trans. So I'm really excited to be taking these steps. I did get scolded for wearing my chest binder, so I thought I would share that with you. Stop fucking sleeping in it, because I know you're doing it. I know I was doing it. Because it can affect your, like, rib shape. I didn't know that it can affect your ribs. But now that I know, I'm definitely not going to sleep in my binder anymore. Additionally, it can affect how you digest food. I never even considered that. For me, wearing my binder was just an important part of my, passing. So the timeline for testosterone kind of looks like this, is I went in and got the consultation today. I answered a bunch of really just kind of invasive questions, I'd be willing to do a video kind of what that was like. Alright, didn't finish the end of that video. Was editing it and noticed that there was just no ending to the video, so I came back to do a quick little ending for you. I just wanted to do a quick reminder that this is my story and my experience. Nothing I say is true for every trans person who's ever existed. For me, my socialization as a female really impacts my day-to-day. I see myself as more compassionate and loving, which is great qualities to have, but not mine. Additionally, I don't think that you have to have dysphoria to be trans. For me, that is a part of my trans journey. It's not a part of it for everybody, and I just want to put that out there, that just because that's something that I experience doesn't mean it's something that you have to experience to be valid. And I would love to have a conversation with you down in the comments below about some ideas for the next couple videos. Tomorrow's video I do plan on uploading, and that will be about the blood work, which I feel right now I'm really ecstatic about getting on testosterone, and I'm not quite thinking of all the big picture stuff like having to get my blood drawn, so tomorrow I will record kind of how that goes, and then after that it's just 2 more weeks, as I said. Hopefully we'll find out. I'll record during those 2 weeks to let you know like how I'm feeling and how I'm processing everything. I really like the idea of having like a blog. I don't know if I'll always edit it as much as I edited this one because it took a lot of time and it's really late. But I just want to say thank you for watching, and I'm really excited to share this journey with you, and I hope to hear from you all. Bye!